Hi everyone, in today's video all I want to show you is how to set up and insert a reference image for you to model around. So nice and easy. So all I'm going to do, so I've just opened up Fusion. Okay, I'm going to go to the top bar here, go to Insert. I'm going to go down to Canvas. I'm going to click on it. So I'm going to get this pop up. So it's going to ask me to navigate where I want it to go. So I'm going to go to Insert from Computer, and I've got it on my desktop. So I have got it here. So I have got Canvas, Coke bottle canvas. I'm going to double click. So they're going to ask me where do I want to put it. So for this instance, I'm just going to pick on this front plane here, and I'll click on. So if I want, I click on OK like that. So if I come in, and you can see I've got this there. Now if I want to move it around, and if you see it is back to front. So down at the bottom here, I can go and right click and edit feature. So now I can, if I wish to move it around, I can also make it bigger, and I can also flip it around if I want to. Now, I'm purposely not going to make it bigger here because I'm going to show you something else, but what I am going to do is I'm going to move it up so it's on that bottom plane like that. And I've got it flipped around the right way around. Obviously, because this is symmetrical, it doesn't really matter that it was the wrong way around, but you can do that. So what I do want to do is I want to make sure it's exactly the right size that I want. So under my tree on the left hand side, I've got canvases here. So I'm going to open up my tree, and you can see I've got my canvas there. So before, down at the bottom, when I went and right click and edit canvas, I can also do that here. So I can right click, edit canvas. If I right click, what you will see here is calibrate. So if I click on calibrate, I'm going to get this little crosshair on my screen. What this will let me do is tell it how big this reference image should be. So I'm going to click at the very top. I'm going to click at the very bottom, and it's going to tell me at the minute this image is 39.3 millimeters tall, which is literally just under 4 centimeters, which is nothing, which is not what I want. I want it to be full sized. So I can actually tell it how big I want it to be. So in this instance, I want it to be 150 mil. Now, obviously, I'm set up in millimeters. If you are working not in the UK, it might be set up differently, but I want it to be 150, and then I'm going to hit enter. And you see what happens is it's gone a lot bigger. So I'm going to zoom out. That now will be the size that I want, and we can check that. So I can always go back, edit, calibrate, and I can click on here again, and it will tell me how big it is. So 150. So it's slightly off because I've not clicked right in exactly the right place there. You can see I've missed that little bit there, but I now know that's exactly the size that I want to be. The benefit as well is it will do a uniform scaling. So it's not going to just make it taller, it will make it overall bigger as well. So very, very useful thing to do. So I've got my canvas in there, and then if I wanted to sketch around it, I can do. I do have a YouTube tutorial on how to design and model a Coke bottle, so please do check that out. But I also just wanted to show you as well what you can do is, say if I wanted to have a thing already in, I've got 3D Sketch on, which I don't know why. So say I have already got something drawn out like that, and I've already got it 3D. So before, when I inserted the canvas, I had to put it on a plane. But what you can do as well, you can put it on the surface of something. So say if I wanted to go and insert canvas, and I'll just use the same one again. I can also do it on the surface of a body as well. So I click on there, and rather than going onto one of my planes, I can go onto a surface, and then I can rotate it if I wish to, put in exactly what I want, move it, scale it up. So 2 different ways you can do it, depending on the workflow that you're going to do. I will get rid of that body because I don't need it. But the easiest way to be is to just insert it when you first open your document. Obviously, I've just used a photograph from there. You could also use that if you had a sketch that you've drawn by hand and it's quite a difficult shape and you're not sure how to do it. So you could draw around something, do a sketch, insert it as a canvas, and then trace around it. Hopefully you found that useful. If you've got any questions, please let me know.